Hi, and welcome to day 4. Today, we are going to ask you to think about whether you're feeding your anxiety or you're starving it. As we have spoken about already this week, the negative or anxious thoughts, if we allow them to run off on their own, it can feel like they're real. So we need to take the responsibility for the health of our thoughts. Thinking anxiously can become a habit, and it's a habit we would like you to replace. We want to change the way your brain works to create new neurological pathways. This will take conscious effort at first, which is why the tasks we're going to ask you to do are so vital.
Yeah, and ask yourself, how do you feed your anxiety? Some people think of worst case scenarios, or they criticize themselves, they undermine their ability to cope, manage, and thrive. They ask themselves those what if questions. But we can starve our anxiety by reminding ourselves of the things we've done well, reminding ourselves of the fact about the situation, talking to ourselves in a kind way, encouraging ourselves. When we talk about being kind to ourselves or encouraging ourselves, many people cringe because we're taught that that's not okay or it's weird or odd, but we literally talk to ourselves all day. So we must be mindful of what we say.
For sure, very mindful. And today we're going to ask you to start a gratitude list. So every day, just write down 5 to 10 things that you're grateful for. If you have children, you could do this at a dinner table. Everyone can take a turn and say a couple of things they are grateful for. Get creative with it. You can do this in any form you like. It doesn't matter if a lot of the time same things are on the list. Basically, if you're working from home, you might be grateful for the internet every day. If you live with people that you love, you might be grateful for their presence in your life. If you live on your own, you might be actually grateful that you don't have to live with your loved ones. So the things that you're grateful for might be as big as a person, but it might be as small as the tomatoes from the supermarket because they were extra delicious today. So it's the conscious effort of training your brain to look for things that you're grateful for. You can be grateful and anxious at the same time. It's just impossible.
Yeah, and I would do this in the evening before bed. And this part is important. When you wake up in the morning, you reread it. So you're starting your day off with gratitude. Sometimes I speak to clients, and the first thing they do in the morning is they ask themselves, what will I worry about today? They literally set themselves up for an anxious day the second they open their eyes. Other ways of starving anxiety and changing your thinking pattern are noticing the positive feedback you get from people, or compliments you get during the day, or noticing the positive things that happened um, during the day. Many times we don't notice, or we don't allow ourselves to notice the positivity that we receive from others, or the nice things that actually happened, while we're
Yeah.
preoccupied with what might happen in the future. And if you do struggle to take compliments, practice just saying thank you the next time you receive one. The amount of times I've said to someone, "Oh yeah, it looks nice today," and they've gone, "Oh yeah, I've just washed it." We take that away by just saying
Yeah.
thank you and letting it land.
Mm.
And that's day 4. So tomorrow, obviously the last day, we'll look forward to seeing you then. And if you have any comments or you want to ask any questions, then drop us a message.
Okay. Bye for now.
Thanks.